Hey fight fans, this is Richard Schaefer and you're watching Sporting Icons.
Okay, so when it comes to Deontay Wilder, as everybody knows, whether you like him or you don't like him, when he speaks, he kind of speaks in riddles, okay? So you do have to kind of break down a little bit and try and guess what it is that he's talking about. Anyway, I've seen a clip of Deontay Wilder talking about fighters not getting paid when they should get paid. So in other words, you have a fight, you leave that ring, you should find the money in your account, or maybe the next day or a couple of days. Not no month is what he's saying. When I fight, I want to get paid my money. And all of it. I don't want to be waiting for it. So is that him subliminally having a go at the PBC and now Haymon? Is there trouble in paradise, as a lot of people suspect? Because it does seem pretty strange that he would say that. Now, obviously with Wilder, it's a little bit different. His last couple of fights have been on pay-per-view. Of course, his very last one was against Robert Helenius, where apparently he'd done very, very poorly at the box office. For the pay-per-views, was about 70-odd thousand pay-per-views, which is poor. And if he was guaranteed a certain amount of money, maybe they're a little bit reluctant to pay him because they lost money. Maybe. We've seen with the PBC, it's like they're struggling to put on fights. I mean, if you can't even give an undisputed fight, as in the fighters, a guarantee, anything, as in Errol Spence Jr., Terence Crawford, you can't give them a guarantee. There's got to be some kind of trouble in paradise, hasn't there? There has to be. The fact you see Adrian Broner coming out talking about money with the PBC, saying how if you're a fighter on the PBC, you need to be getting your money. Get out of there. You know what I mean? Things like that. You see, is it Charlo's wife or girlfriend or whoever she is saying how Charlo's broke. He can't afford his house. He's getting his credit card rejected at restaurants. And it makes you wonder, because we have heard stories that, I don't know if it's all fighters or some fighters, I don't know what it is, where they're being told that they're going to get X amount if they take this particular fight. They have that fight, but then they get it in installments, like monthly installments or weekly installments, however. Now, it could be that they've got some kind of agreement that maybe they kind of like do that as a way to reduce the tax bill, if you like. It could be that maybe they don't have the money or whatever. Maybe they can't trust the fighter to just get one big lump sum, go out and just spend it on parties and whatever else, and then spend the next few months broke, with no money left because they're not getting regular fights, which you don't really get on PBC, do you? You get a fighter, you don't get regular fights. You don't. Unless, of course, you're costing virtually nothing, then, of course, that ain't really going to be a problem. But if you're at the top end, you'd be lucky to get one fight a year, won't you? There always seems to be something. And it does make me wonder how many of these fighters are actually being told to pull out of a fight through injury because they can't afford it, because maybe the ticket sales ain't going very well or whatever. It makes me wonder. I'm not saying that is what's happening. I'm questioning. But anyway, I mean, to go back on the Wilder, with Wilder, he's a PBC fighter for quite some time. Of course, he's advised by the PBC, even though most PBC fighters are free agents, they can go elsewhere. So if Wilder's complaining about his own money, that he's not getting paid a certain amount of money, I wouldn't be at all surprised if Wilder exposes that further at some point. He's a kind of character that will do that. And fair play to him. If there's problems and fighters are fighting, they're risking their lives and not getting paid on time, or at least all of it, or however, yeah, somebody should speak out. Broner already has. But when it comes to pay-per-views, it's like, obviously, you're not going to get your money the next day, are you? Especially if you're getting a percentage of the pay-per-view. So you have to wait for the numbers to come in, see how many pay-per-views are sold, and get a cut of that at some point. But at a minimum, if you're being given a guarantee, which is few and far between with the PBC, it seems, you should at least get that immediately after your fight, shouldn't you? I mean, again, I don't know why it takes so long in America for pay-per-view to get calculated. I mean, surely when people click that button to buy the pay-per-view, that goes direct to the server, right? And gets calculated pretty much straight away. It's not like you have to go around from city to town to village in like picking up tickets from ballot boxes, is it? Why that would take a month, I have no idea. But anyway, it's a little bit opposite to what happens with Matchroom and Boxer. Again, I can speak from personal experience. When it comes to Boxer and Matchroom, when they tell you this is how much you're going to get paid, immediately after that fight, maybe the following day or so, you're going to find that money in your bank account. Again, just clarify, I've never taken a penny off Matchroom or Boxer, okay? I know fighters on both companies. I know quite a few fighters, and they get paid. When they get told they're going to get paid, they get paid exactly how much they're going to get paid. Sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a bonus. Is it the same way with Queensberry? I don't know. I don't know anybody currently on the stable that I'm close to. Some people say that there has been trouble getting money over there, but again, I don't know if any of that's true. Anyway, if you're a PBC fighter and you haven't got your money, get your money. I made a video a little while ago, about a week or two ago. Don't be surprised if this is the last year in boxing, and if they decide to close shop, you're gonna have hell on your hands getting your money back, because all the company's got to do is declare bankruptcy. However much money Al Haymon's got personally, that's not about what the PBC have got. Get your money. Get knocking on his door. Get your money. Don't just sit there and hope that maybe you might get it and everything might be okay. Get your money now. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if Wilder is talking about the PBC. Maybe he hasn't been paid, or maybe he's only been part paid or whatever, and he's getting a bit irritable. Not that he needs the money, of course not, but at the end of the day, if you're being told you're getting paid X amount, you expect it, whether you need it or not, and you should get it. Maybe trouble in paradise with the PBC is continuing. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next video.